Being productive is hard. Even the best laid plans go out the window if I'm clicking on, I don't know, like something that happened in the news or even YouTube, my cat, video games. What else do I do? You just want to feel good, to feel accomplished, to get your work done. I want to get better at this. I don't know, is there something better out there? I wanted to try a variety of popular productivity methods, including one a friend recommended and another that I've read about in the news, and then one that's just the classic. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? The first one you might have heard of, it's called the Pomodoro Technique. Pomodoro is, I believe, Italian for tomato. So what is this magic trick? And it's like a timer, and that's kind of it. Well, number one, choose a task you'd like to get done, something big, something small, something that deserves your full attention. Okay. Two, set the Pomodoro, so it's like a literal real timer for 25 minutes. Make a small oath and will not be interrupted. I can do it. It's just 25 minutes. I love that pep talk is like built in. Work on the task until the Pomodoro rings. Breathe, meditate, grab a cup of coffee, go for a short walk. Your brain will thank you later. Okay. Your brain will use this time to assimilate new information and rest before the next round of Pomodoros. Once you've completed 4 Pomodoros, you can take a longer break. 20 minutes is good, or 30. This is what I think. It's like breaking stuff up into manageable pieces, but then if you really think about it, it kind of goes on forever. For me, it makes sense to think about Pomodoro as an approach to a real meaty task that you really have a hard time motivating yourself. So it's just like, all right, worst case scenario, I'm gonna spend 25 minutes on this and then, see how far I get. But for like normal, everyday kind of worky things, like I understand like focusing on this task, but it just seems a little impractical to apply it like to everything, at least for me.
Welcome to Caveday, the world's most focused community.
Okay, so the next method I found that I want to try wholesale is called Caveday. Basically, Caveday is essentially a group Zoom call.
Inhale.
Kind of like, this startup-y. It's very branded. It says positive peer pressure to get your done. You have like a facilitator or coach, a trained cave guide.
Everyone is here with the same intention, which is to monotask, one task at a time. What you're working on today, and what's one thing you're committing to leaving outside the cave?
Hi, I'm Christine, right outside of Boston, and I'm going to focus on putting together a couple slides for a meeting that's coming up, and then I'm going to leave out Slack notifications, email, and my phone.
I want to believe it, but like really what's under the surface? Like why is this a method?
3, high five in the camera, and we'll get going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good luck. See you soon.
Caveday, I wanted to make fun of it real bad. I don't know why, but it might be partially I miss people and I miss like meeting new people in the wild. But I also liked that there was a coach and someone who was professionally a facilitator. It actually was I found it pretty effective. I used it and I recommended it to people. I also love group fitness classes like boot camp and feeling that group energy. So I think that's part of it.
You know that working at home can be hard. Focusmate eliminates procrastination by providing you with a live, peer accountability partner anytime for a 50-minute working session over video.
So I found this other system called Focusmate. The whole idea is you sign up and then essentially you have a meeting with a stranger. So you have basically a video call, you say hi to each other, good luck, and then you literally have your screen of them to the side, and then you have your other window open to whatever you're working on. It's not supposed to be social as it is like kind of ambiently social. After you're done, you just sort of like say bye, and hopefully you got a lot done in that hour. Well, thanks for your time, Dave. I appreciate it. All right, cheers. Having the person on the screen is part of the experience by design, but I did find myself like always looking to them. It wasn't ideal for staying on task and staying non-distracted. After that entire experience, which was super fun, I had so many questions. I'm like, How much are these like the same thing, just cores wrapped in different dressings? Or are they actually like different schools of thought? Like, are there universal principles to this whole productivity thing? I wanted to talk to an expert to get down and dissect it.
I think it begins and ends with intention, right? Like at the end of the day, did you accomplish what you set out to do? If you do, I think you're perfectly productive.
This is Chris Bailey. He's been studying productivity for most of his career, and he's found a lot of tips that have helped people along the way. So I told Chris all about my experience taste testing and test driving these productivity methods and to see what he thought. Of all of them, I really liked Caveday. Does that say anything about me?
I think people are the most underrated part of productivity. It adds that instant accountability, first of all, makes it less boring, far more structured. It's still difficult, but you feel like you're with somebody, especially right now when so many of us are working from home. It's great.
That really resonates with me because I love having that social aspect. It really keeps me focused. It seems like some of his best advice is also the most basic.
Like at the start of the day, fast forward to the end of the day and think, okay, what 3 main things will I want to have accomplished by the day's end? And it forces you to think, wait, so I can't do all 20? I have to pick just 3? How can I do? But it makes you. When was I the most productive? Did I work out in the morning? Did I meditate? Did I sleep? By God, sleep. You know, sometimes people look for all the productivity hacks under the sun, but all they need is 7.5 hours or 8 hours of sleep.
Being intentional, setting realistic expectations, and then, setting out to do the things that you said you wanted to do. And if you did that, you're productive. Woo! And if you need a timer or a cave or a nice stranger on the internet to help you, go for it.
A fundamental truth about productivity, which is that nobody's created equal. We're all different. This is personal productivity. And so we really do have to take what works for us and leave the rest.
If you're still watching, 1, thank you. But 2, I'm really curious. Like, what do you want me to explore? Like, what problems do you have at work? I'd love to solve them. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you have any other ideas, throw them my way. All right, peace out.